Good morning, FSClub, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to FS Daily News. Well, happy Monday morning or afternoon, depending when you're watching this. We have a lot of news to cover today. Today in news, we got some progress updates on the Valley of the Old Farm and Alma, Missouri. Plus, Agrotono teases us with his next new mod, a new cotton harvester. And testing list is here, and there's 110 mods on that list. Wow, that is a lot. Remember, before we get to that news, make sure to hit the like button, smack the sub button, and ring that bell. Now, roll that intro, and let's see some news.
Putting on the greatest show, so make sure that you don't miss out. Just be there. We're taking our shot.
Welcome back. Okay, so here we go with that first piece of news for this brand new week. The first one we have is actually two things that Oxygen David's been working on this weekend. The first one is the main farm is now fully functional gameplay wise. He's also added a dark bunker cover texture as well. Here is some early evening pics from the testing. Just to put things into perspective, it took him 2 weeks to add all the gameplay features to it, and there is another 5 farms to do, although some will be a lot easier. Then his second piece of news about Cord Farms was he actually did some testing yesterday on Stonebridge Farm during winter months. Hedges will also be adapted to change color in the seasons later on in the development, as you see from this. Wow, this just looks like an amazing map. Lots and lots of details. Like I always say, guys, we have been missing an Oxygen David map for a while now. Okay, then after that one, we have some news from Adams Kong. The Lizard AW700 series came back with a problem in the ankles when it disgages the body. He'll fix it and he'll send it back in for testing. So this did fail testing. But something that's some good news is EY Modding actually gave us an update on his John Deere 4020. A lot of people have been waiting for this. Well, guess what? We should be getting this today. It is now pending release. And this time at 8:36 a.m. when I'm recording this, there is no new mods released. Usually they release about 10 o'clock. So hopefully we get this today, either today or tomorrow. Next, we have some news from Gamer Design. He spent the weekend doing much needed minor updates to all 3 of his maps. Umbran Valley, the Plantation, and Hillaby Creek, all have been submitted to Giants. All will require a new save game. The changelog is on it. Let's see the Umbran Valley changelog. Added farmhouse with sleep trigger with change starting point. Added new hardwood and pine trees. Added container sell point at 3 wood sell points. Added signs to show container sell points. Added fences, fuel tanks, and sheds that can be sold in game. Added production buildings to town that can also be sold in game. Fixed minor bugs and glitches. Plantation, let's see, new save required on that one. Fixed paved road so that there are no gaps below. Added wood container sell point and added a sign for the container sell points. And then Hillaby Creek moved all the small trees in the wooded area and added new trees. Added 3 hardwood planted areas. Added wood container sell point to the sawmill with a sign to show where it is. And sawmill land must be purchased to use the sawmill or wood container sell point in starting farm from scratch. So that's a pretty big update right there. Okay, after that one, we have another update from Chabalki about his Alma, Missouri. Of course, this Friday and pretty much all last week, we were talking about everything that he's going to be including with this map. We also showed a little bit of a picture of his cow barn. Well, the cow barn is now finally on the map. It's still a work in progress, but you guys see right there, it is coming to shape. What do you guys think about this cow barn? Okay, and then speaking of placeables on maps, well, Lancey Boy has updated us about American Falls. This is his 3rd try at designing hoop barns. As time goes on, he'll be making these a lot better, but for now, with the time frame of American Falls, he'll be using these ones. He thinks they have turned out really well for his 3rd attempt. So these will be housing, see right here, pigs and piglets. So we're gonna have actually piglets on the map too. So that is a completely new animal that's gonna be in the game. Well, baby animal, you know what I mean. Then we have some news from Case Aries Modding about his Tow Between 2400 Concord cart. They'll be coming to all platforms. Other versions of this cart won't be made for the first version, and it will go with an SDX 30 feet drill. So that's just a little bit of an update on that and just to show some tease pictures. Okay, then after that one, we get some news from Agrotono. No, this is not about his F350, but his F350 is actually in testing. But this is about his next project. He says for some time now, he's been maturing the ideal of the CS770. Now he's decided to put it into practice. At first, the system is already fully functional. Now it remains to see some animations and bugs. You see right there, a detachable header for that thing. that will be actually really neat in the game. So they have the SH12F and the SH8R versions of the CS770. So that looks good right there. This will be coming out to all platforms. Then we have some news from Hispano Modding. Of course, we've been waiting for the update for the containers and everything, but he has started his next project. 3 tank containers are already modeled. He has to make a new one for the 30-foot and 35-foot. He also improved a little of the others. So for each size are different models. You see better in the pictures right there. So it looks like we're gonna be actually getting some tankers to go along with that. We have the 20-foot, the 20-foot high cube, 25-foot high cube, and the regular 25-foot. Then we got the 30-foots and then the 40-foots. So this could be a good package to also have, including with the containers. Okay, now on to that last piece of news for today, and it's about the Valley of the Old Farm. One of the maps that I cannot wait for. Anyways, he says, there have been major roadworks in the city. The roads that connect the workshop and the farm is now connected. There is also the return of currying of cows and pigs, what it means, you know, like mucking out the cows and pigs. And of course, the integration of all planes and much more. Can't wait for this. I remember this map playing in 17, and I think it was in 19, if I'm not mistaken. Let me know in the comment section below. I forget if this thing was in 19. I'm pretty sure it was. Okay, with that being said, let's go to that testing list for today. And there is a lot of mods to go over on this testing list, which there is 110 mods on this testing list. Remember guys, if they say PC, just means they're in the first stage of testing. Does not mean they won't be coming out for console. First stage is always PC, second console, and then third is released. So let's go over some notable ones. The first one we can see right there is Purbeck 22. A lot of people's been waiting for that one. We have the Agro Truck. We have, let's see, the Lizard Windrower, Harrow, Case IH Axle Flow 9240. We have Great Production Pack, Tree Growth Manager, Dutch Polder. Let's see, Axe, Flegel VFW 18,000. Small Town, Open Garden, Kilbro 1600, which that is from BC Bueller. I've been showing it off this whole weekend. Let's see, Wheelbarrow, Garage 4010, Milking of Cows, Frankenmuth, Prairie, and Michigan. All looks like those are going to be having some updates. Let's see, we have Cow Farm Pack, Auto Wrap 1300. We have, let's see, Bavarian House, Loose Housing for Cows. And yes, guys, also the F350 is in testing too on the PC side. That was a little bit up there. I forgot to actually mention it. Okay, now onto the console side of testing. We have, let's see, the Modern Farm Pack. We have Open Pastures for milk and wool sheep. A pack of balers with windrower, container, grain containers, tipping container trailer pack. Those are the updates. We have Class Jaguar 820-880, Hen House. Let's see, Hinterland, Uncle's Cow Barn, Ranch House, JD90 skid steer loader, and that is about it. Now, mods will be tested is 152. Current edge wait time is only 4 working days. Well, right there was all the news and testing list for today. Lots of news for a Monday. I'm hoping this week is a big mod release week. Who knows? Maybe the F350 will come out. Remember, all links to the news and testing list are linked in the description. Also, keep in mind that mods and maps never have a release date unless it is scheduled. Don't forget to smash that like button if you did enjoy the video. Also, don't forget to hit that sub button to stay up to date with everything that's going on in Farming Simulator, and make sure that notification bell is on so you don't miss any of the videos here on the channel. Well, I hope you have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace!
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth.